is the Iron Trader. It is hump day, which means it is crude day. Now, the API report came out last night. You had a pretty good build there in the crude oil, but you have to watch that EIA report today at 10:30. We'll see if it compares at all. Okay, as usual, we are going to take a look here at crude oil and at natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell, stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil. Here are your daily chart. Let's take a little peek and see what's going on here. Now, you can see we had the sideways action, but yeah, we were up above this key 8 SMA here yesterday. Now, yesterday, we also went a break into that 21-day, as you can see here. See that right there? Right into the 21-day. And today, so far here, we made a little bit higher high, but we're still stuck below that 21-day. That's going to be very, very key to go to the upside, okay? So on the upside here, what you want to watch is that 69.69, okay? If we can get above that, then here's going to be your target right there on the crude oil is that 70.63 level here. Okay, now again, if we can get above that 70.63 level, then what we'll do is we'll come right up to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 71.45. That's your next resistance is 71.81. You got 72.25, but this is what we're going to be looking for is that 72.88. If we can close above this 50-day here, this is going to be the retest, which is basically that candle. Now, again, if this keeps on moving up higher here, we have this 100-day sitting right above there at 73.55 level here, and then we can just start, cracking all the way up here. You got 74.45 here. We'll come right up the top of this candle here. You got 75.08. We can work yourself all the way back up here to 76.24, and then you have that 76.80 or 200-day. Then we have the big retest up here at 78.46. Now, again, you had a huge build yesterday, but it didn't seem to really affect the price because this is all that war premium going on here. So anytime you have that, this is not based on supply and demand, just like we had here or here or here. This is not supply and demand. Okay, this is basically that war premium. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out. If we're going to get World War III here, or we can get this thing calmed down, kind of a situation. So for today, just watch this 21-day. That's exactly what we'll be watching. If we can get above that, which we had this little bit above that today at 69.92, then our next target is going to be that 70.63 level right there. Okay, so this is very good. Now I did take my short off yesterday at 18 flat on the SCO here because this is starting to escalate a little bit too much, and we got to see if we can always put that short rate back on here again. Okay, so on the downside here, what you want to watch obviously is today's low. Okay, that's the 69.16, and then this is going to be the key level right here. Is going to be this 8-day at 68.46. Now you can see here how it's coming down, but it's kind of flattening out here really nice. Okay, so again, that's going to be the key level here to watch is that 68.46. Obviously, if that's lost, we'll come to the bottom of this candle, 67.92. We can come over to the bottom of this candle here, 67.28, and then we can come here. We have 66.94. You have 66.82, and then your big retest down there at 66.53. But right now, it looks like we're trading between this range here, this 66.53 and that 72.88 here. We've got to see how this is all going to shake out here. So again, we just remember, make sure you just really pay attention to the news. That's going to be very, very telling. But when you look at this overall pattern, you have a high, lower high, and we have a lower high here. So we're still in a downtrending market kind of situation, okay? So we always got to make sure you just remember that. But you really have to get above this 21-day here. Then we can hit that 50-day. And then if we can, crack above that 50-day, your target's going to be that 72.88. So what I'm doing is just scalping it with the UCO. That's what I've got for going on right now. There's just too much to leave the short on here for right now. It's just not, going to work here. But I made some money off of that, and that's all that matters. And then we're just going to scalp along here to see how this all war situation is going to shake out here. Okay. Now, here we have the RSI here. You're sitting at 48. You got plenty of room to run up or down here, so we got to see how that shakes out. Now, your green here, look at where your green is here now. See, now you're just about pinching that red, so if that can get above that, that can send that price up much higher here. Okay, so for today, watch that 21-day. You get above that, then you're going to go to that 50-day, okay? Downside, the key level here is going to be that 8-day. You need to hold that on a closing basis, okay? And if not, then here's your big target. It's going to be right down there at 66.53. So right now what you're doing is we're trading that 66.53 to that 21-day. To get above that, then we can go to that 50-day. But, let's just see how this all going to shake out. But right now we just have sideways kind of action. Okay, let's take a look here at NetES. Okay, here we have natural gas, which is breaking out here really nicely here. Okay, so you can see here, this is the candle we were watching. Top of this candle here was this 3.02 level. Okay, and yesterday we put in a key level of 3.05, and today, well, we made a little higher high at 3.12 level. Okay, so what we're looking for here is your next level here is going to be 3.13, and then we're going to have this 3.159 here. That's going to be your retest. Okay, that's going to be your next level of, and that's going to be your upside target. Now, again, if we can crack above that bad boy, then what we're going to do is we're going to come up right up to here. What do you got? You got 3.18. That's going to be the next level. Then we'll come up here. You got 3.23, and then we're going to come to the top of this candle, 3.37, and then we have the big retest up there at 3.39 here. Okay, but let's just go one level, okay, at a time. But you can see how nicely and bullish this chart is, okay? So I've been pointing this out here. Your green over your red, which means very bullishness and momentum there to the upside. You have plenty of room to run. You only have 63. You can get to that 70 level plus very, very easily. But the key about this is, see this 8-day? You're above all the simple moving averages, and she's winding it up. 21-day right on the upside. 50-day on the upside. This is looking very, very bullish here as far as the energy go. Now, what we do is we're making also a series of higher highs here and higher lows, and we're holding that 8-day very nicely. Okay, so when you look at the big picture, we got a low, we got a higher low, higher low, higher low, all the way on up here, looking very, very nice. This was the key. This was last Friday, okay, where she came all the way down and held that 21-day, but you notice that it finished above that 8-day. That's very, very critical. So, okay, let's take a look at the downside. So what we want to do is sitting at 311 right now. You want to look at yesterday's high. That's at 3.058, and then we want to come over here to your 3.2 level. Okay, that's what we're going to be looking for. And then we can come to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 2.97, and then your key level is going to be right there at that 2.93. So as long as we're holding this 8-day on a closing basis, just like here, even though it came down, you held it on a closing basis. This is looking very, very bullish here to go higher. Okay, so it just looks very, very bullish, and tell you what, I think the trade is long. There's no question about it. But again, just watch that 8-day. That's going to be very, very key. And then watch today's high at 311. And then your next target is going to be right up there, 313, and then 3.15. And then we just keep working right on over. And that's your big target up there at that 3.39 level here. Now, again, if this thing keeps right on moving here, okay, so we have all these levels. You can come all the way up in here. Okay, you're looking at that 363 level here. Okay, so this here has a lot of room here to run, but just level to level to level, take one at a time, because that's how natural gas here is trading. It's not just slamming right on up here. It's just like this. Okay, see when that price gets above that 8-day, look how nice that is. Okay, once you start losing that 8-day, then that's how she goes here. Okay, now just remember, this is the Widowmaker. They don't call this for nothing. That for nothing. Okay, so you definitely want to do is just trade this. But right now, I think the trade there is, I don't think it, I know it, the trade is long, as long as you're holding that 8-day. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here at midday trading. We'll take a look at crude and oil and natural gas. And remember, NVIDIA's earnings are out today after the close. Target's earning came out here, and they stunk it up pretty good. Stock is down about 20-some points here. But Walmart had really, really good numbers yesterday. I think they're adjusting a lot better as far as the food-wise. Okay, all right, trade what's in front of you. What you want.